Welcome to Negotiation, Conflict Resolution, and Peace Building 507, Research Methods and Interpretation. I really appreciate your selection of Negotiation, Conflict Resolution, and Peace Building for your graduate studies. Your studies are similar to the formal, certified helping professions of teaching and nursing because you are learning how to use problem-solving processes to improve the human condition. You are seeking to learn about a truly noble cause. In this course, we will explore how to use research to positively transform the world to being a more peaceful place. Furthermore, research can be a form of entertainment when you are focused on a topic you are interested in. The purpose research plays in negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building is to gather evidence which explores truth beyond rhetoric and conjecture. Research uses reliable and valid methods that would help others who are observing or analyzing the same phenomenon would come to a similar conclusion. In sum, the main purpose of this course is for you to learn how to apply research to transform conflicts. To give you a little background on this course, I took it in 1993 when it was part of the graduate degree program in behavioral science with an emphasis in negotiation and conflict management. I took it under Dr. David Nassiter. We had to take a series of 3 courses in research at that time that included a computer applications in the behavioral science, research design and execution, and applied behavioral research. The computer applications in the behavioral science dealt with quantitative analysis of statistics using Microsoft Excel and the statistical package for the social sciences, otherwise known as SPSS. The course included how to search the internet through Gopher, how to access the ConflictNet database, and how to use file transfer protocols. All of these skills are now integrated into the modern applications of Google, Facebook, and countless web pages. I once taught the computer applications course, and it became obsolete in 2002 when most of the students became familiar with how to use computers. This course is most similar to the research design and execution class, which included research methodology. In the applied research class, we had to design and implement a research project. The most significant change in the research methods you are learning is through us receiving feedback from students, alumni, and conflict resolution practitioners about how they are using research. Throughout this course, we will both review the best practices in research methodologies that are related to negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building, as well as collect information about how to use research as practitioners. The course learning outcomes integrate the concepts of a graduate level research course with the research skills you will need as a negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building practitioner. Our profession is filled with books of best practices in negotiation, conflict resolution handbooks, mediation processes, bargaining games, prosperity and success through negotiation, spirituality of peace building, and stacks of problem-solving self-help books. You need to differentiate the practices based on empirical research from conjecture. For example, the first method presented in Roger Fisher and William Ury's Getting to Yes is separate the people from the problem. What empirical research does Fisher and Ury provide us to support their method? What other research has been conducted that shows separating people from the problem is an optimal method during negotiation? negotiations. You will also review the theories of research. These are different from theories of negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building. The research theories deal with systematic explanation for why things happen. In negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace-building research, theory is a way of describing the correlated patterns of human interaction during conflict and resolution processes. Peer review in this class will in some way mirror peer review processes for professional publications, and in other ways it won't. In this class, we won't be doing blind reviews by anonymous reviewers. You will review the research of your peers in this course, and they will review yours. We will cover quantitative research through a brief introduction, or in most cases, a review of statistics. I understand that many students in this program are mathematically challenged, so I will limit the statistical lectures to the concepts without much computation. As a practitioner in the field, I have found organizational budgets, salary schedules, and creating parenting plans calendars have been the extent of the necessary quantitative skills. As a mediator of over 2,000 cases, board member and president of non-profit dispute resolution centers, and educator of conflict resolution, I have never used the advanced statistical analysis skills I learned in either conflict resolution or graduate education programs. We will focus on the research methods most used in the field, which include surveys, observations, interviews, needs assessments, and program evaluations. I like to see each course in a graduate program as an opportunity to work on a chapter towards the final thesis or portfolio. This course is closely related to 3 of the negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building program outcomes. These include critically evaluating educational material, integrating theory, research, and practice, and demonstrating the ability to write and critically think at the graduate level. To graduate from the program, you may have to demonstrate these program outcomes as an artifact in your final portfolio. I will work with you to develop these artifacts when you create a mini research portfolio for this course. Requirements. This course has a lot of small assignments with few due dates. You will submit most of your work at the end of the term in a portfolio, so you have some chronological flexibility. I understand that most of you are juggling full-time work with a full-time family, volunteering many hours to manage your local conflicts while enrolled in this intensive graduate program. You should read, or in some cases scan the text before the end of the week listed on the syllabus. You will demonstrate mastery of your understanding of the reading during your weekly participation in the discussion board. I have some research tools within Blackboard to monitor how often you log in, what you download, where you link to, and I will extract each student's contributions to the discussion boards. I use quantitative and qualitative methods to analyze your course participation. Your most important due dates are sending your research question in for approval by January 20th, posting your presentation by March 11th, and submitting your complete mini portfolio on or before March 26th. I will review and provide pre-grading feedback for whole portfolios if you can document it was reviewed by 2 peers and if you submit it to me by March 10th. You will create a narrated presentation of your research findings to post on your group board. You will also need to complete a course summary. Course summaries are necessary parts of the final capstone portfolio to graduate from the Negotiation, Conflict Resolution, and Peace Building program. To design the assignments for this course, I used 55 course reviews for NCRP-507 submitted by students to me for their capstone portfolios between 2006 and 2010. The courses were taught by 5 different instructors who used 4 different textbooks. I combined the topics taught by the other instructors, activities in the assigned textbooks, a wish list of things the NCRP Department Chair Dr. Irby wanted me to focus on, and research activities I learned through my studies in behavioral science, education, and psychology. These topics were selected for their applicability to your research as a negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building practitioner. The publication manual of the American Psychological Association is a reference manual you must become very familiar with. As a negotiation, conflict resolution, and peace building practitioner, you will need to follow many different writing styles. Each proposal, grant, scholarship application, settlement agreement, program evaluation, contract, and behavioral assessment has different writing guidelines. I've been on scholarship committees, grant review boards, and reviewed proposals through competitive bidding process, which all required compliance with writing specifications. Please compare everything you submit with the publication manual. Throughout this program, you will work towards the outcome of demonstrating your ability to write clear, concise, coherent, graduate-level content. The APA Publication Manual provides specific guidelines on how to successfully write a graduate-level paper. This course has many required reading. Practicing sound research methods requires lots of reference materials. I have over 100 books from research courses I took, which I rarely ever use because it is now available on the internet or online library databases. In these challenging economic times, I wanted to use texts which are included in your tuition costs through the California State University Dominguez Hills Library.